So I guess what I want to start with is that it's 10 years after the last one, and you were all getting used to your roles in the first movie. How is it different now that your characters have been part of the team for 10 years? How is it that you guys are probably more like the characters that we all know them as? Like, you know, you are a Storm at this point. You're not getting used to being Storm. You are a Cyclops. What's the approach like? How is it different from the last one?
I think the last one was about rebuilding those characters. I think this one's much more like, you know, in parallel to some of the first, you know, installments of the franchise. You know, like the characters where you met them then, you're kind of meeting them at this point now. I guess although they're a little younger. I don't know. It's nice to see them, you know, they're established as a team, they're established in the world. And it's nice to see, you know, what role they have and what implications they have on people in the world.
Yeah, the cool thing about being an X-Men is that we have a lot of source material.
Sure.
So, yes, as actors, we can create what's happened in the last 10 years, but also we can read about it, too. So it's really fun to find our characters in the 90s and be that without having actually experienced the last 10 years as Storm and Cyclops and what's your character's name again?
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
The great Quicksilver.
Silver Quick.
Yes.
How could you forget that?
Fast Silver.
Yes, Fast Silver.
Okay, well, I mean, one of the things about X-Men, too, is that it's one of the more character-driven franchises, I think, in terms of superheroes. How is that refreshing to you guys? Do you guys find that, you know, it's unique that you're able to build on these characters that they have so much history to them? Do you feel a certain, like you have a certain expectations from the fans that you have to live up to?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's important, you know, I think especially for films like this that are, you know, big box office, you know, high budgeted films that dominate the box office in theaters. I mean, I think you have to have, you know, something that people can connect to, that people can take away from those films, because, you know, if you don't have good messages and good themes, what's the point?
Yeah.
And there's also kind of what I like about Quicksilver in this one is that any moments of levity kind of come from him as well. Do you find that that's kind of something that needs to be brought to these movies all the time too, that they need to be a little bit tongue-in-cheek at least?
Yeah, I think that's fun. I mean, you know, a lot of the Avengers films have a lot of that, and definitely Guardians of the Galaxy. But I have to say, it's you don't want too much in a film like this, because it's that's the beauty of these films, is that they're basically an intense drama with massive visual effects, which makes them awesome.
What do you think it is about the X-Men, though, that people identify with so much, though? Because it does seem that everybody kind of gravitates to those characters more than a lot of other superheroes. What is it you think that really draws people to X-Men?
I think that it's about a group of outcasts, right?
Sure.
About a group of people that weren't accepted by society, that got together to you know, form some kind of family, and I think that is really relatable to people.
And we have real problems. You know, what's so interesting about our team of X-Men is that we all have real problems. We're dealing with real problems. We just happen to also have powers. You know, and it's not like some like huge, great evil coming to us. It's the evil that's inside of us as human beings, as mutants.
Sometimes those problems are the powers themselves.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like some superhero movies, it's like, you know, it's all great, we're superheroes.
Yeah. Well, with us, we're like, we're superheroes. We just want to live. We just want to live and be cool. Don't outlaw us. Don't put collars on us. But they always do.
Rather not shoot lasers out of my eyes for one night.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Did you hear what the kids are calling you? Phoenix.
Hello, Jean.
Who are you?
The better question is, who are you?
A girl dies.
Jean!